Day 13. Ekballo, the Taiwanese Volunteer Movement Part 2. Every great move of God first begins with a prayer movement. It will be no different to see Taiwan enter her destiny as a mighty missions-sending nation. As we continue looking at the vision for a Taiwanese volunteer movement, we need to see our place in the storyline God is writing with Taiwan, the nations, and the Great Commission. Let's go back to Matthew 9, verses 36 to 38. When he saw the crowds, he had compassion for them, because they were harassed and helpless, like sheep without a shepherd. Then he said to his disciples, "The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Therefore pray earnestly to the Lord of the harvest to send out laborers into his harvest." Matthew 9, verses 36 to 38. As Jesus encounters the vast brokenness of humanity, those without anyone to heal, nurture, and lead them, he issues a call to the disciples. It is not first a call to go. Rather, it is first a call to pray. And in this call to pray, Jesus urges the disciples to pray earnestly for the Lord of the harvest to send out Greek, Ekballo, laborers into his harvest. This Greek word, Ekballo, is not a passive sending. Rather, it is to send out with great force and intensity to overcome obstacles that stand in the way. Just a few moments before, in Matthew 9, verse 33, Jesus is Ekballo demons. Demons don't leave without greater power sending them out. In the same way, great spiritual strength and power is needed in sending out laborers who will spark the fires of revival throughout Asia and into the final frontiers of missions. We could do this if we will. We can see a Taiwanese volunteer movement of laborers endued with the power of the Spirit and compelled by the love of Jesus to reach the least and the last. And it begins with a call to pray. Your place in this story begins with the invitation to contend in prayer for the Lord of the harvest to Ekballo, to send out with great force and strength laborers that can stand in the face of any and every opposing spiritual force, and with great faith, persistent prayer, and consuming love reach the peoples of the earth who have never heard with the glorious gospel of Jesus Christ. Ways to pray. Pray that the Lord would grip the hearts of believers across Taiwan with a passion and burden for the lost, hurting, and broken around them. Pray for the Lord of the harvest to Ekballo laborers from Taiwan to the ends of the earth. Ask him to awaken the cry, "Here I am, send me," in the hearts of thousands across Taiwan, and to strengthen the yes of their hearts with the power of his Spirit. Commit yourself to praying regularly for a Taiwanese volunteer movement and for the unreached of the earth. Ask the Lord for specific nations and people groups to pray for. Pray this prayer with us. Lord, I pray that you would mark me with a spirit of intercession to contend for the Taiwanese volunteer movement. I ask that from the deposit of 400 years of the gospel in Taiwan, you would call forth and birth a mighty missions movement. Oh, Lord of the harvest, would you Ekballo laborers from Taiwan to the unreached people groups of the earth, and in doing so, give your Son Jesus the nations as his inheritance.